Hello guys, welcome back to my another After Effects tutorial. In this tutorial, we are going to see how to create particle logo reveal animation in After Effects. So without any wait, let's see the preview. Here you can see, I have already imported my logo and flare media file. You can download this flare media file from the link given in the description. So without any wait, let's start creating logo reveal intro. Create a new composition. Name it as logo animation. As usual, set width and height to 1920 by 1080 pixels. Make sure frame rate is set to 30 frames per second. Here we will set time duration to 7 seconds. Perfect. Now let's create a new solid. Name it as background. Now in Effects and Preset, search for gradient ramp. Add it to background layer. Let's set the start and end color. Here you can set any color you want for your background layer. Perfect. Set ramp scatter value to 300. Now let's add our logo to timeline. You can scale your logo if needed. Here I will slightly scale my logo. Perfect. Let's recompose the logo. Name it as logo. Select Move All Attributes into the new composition. Now in Effects and Preset, search for glow. Now let's add it to logo composition. For glow, we need to set glow threshold to 80%. Change glow radius to 1. Change glow intensity to 0.3. Now change composition original to none. Change glow based on to alpha channel. Here you can set any color for your glow. You can set it based on your background color. For logo composition, in Effects and Preset, search for CC ball action. Add it to logo composition. Now for ball action. At 4 seconds. Create a keyframe for scatter. Now at start of the timeline, change scatter value to 100. Change rotation axis to XY axis. Now for twist property, set it to radius. At 4 seconds, create keyframe for twist angle. Now at start of the timeline, change twist angle to 260. You can see the preview. Let's set grid spacing to 1. Now at 4 seconds, create a keyframe for ball size. At start of the timeline, change ball size to 150. Perfect. Now for logo composition, press U to view created keyframes. Now select all keyframes. Change keyframe assistant to easy ease. Now for logo composition, in Effects and Preset, search for CC Force Motion Blur. Add it to logo composition. For motion blur, change motion blur sample to 15. Change shutter angle to 260. Now you can see the preview. Perfect. For logo composition, press T to bring up the opacity. Now at 3 seconds and 20 frames. Create keyframe for opacity. Now at 4 seconds. Change opacity to 0%. Now we need to create duplicate of logo composition. Press Ctrl+D to create duplicate. For duplicate composition, press U to view created keyframes. Now for this ball action, we need to change few settings. Now at start of the timer line, change scatter value to 200. Change ball size to 50. Now at 4 seconds, change ball size to 200. Let's see the preview. Perfect. Now let's add logo composition to the timeline. At 4 seconds, press T to bring up the opacity. Create a keyframe for opacity. At 3 seconds and 20 frames. Change opacity value to 0%. Here you can see how our logo is revealed. Perfect. Now let's add our web URL. You can also add your slogan or tagline. Slightly reduce the font size. Align text to center. Let's change text layer to all caps. Perfect. Let's animate the text. In Animate, select Tracking. At 6 seconds, create keyframe for tracking amount. At 4 seconds, change tracking amount to 15. Now select End keyframe, change keyframe assistant to Easy Ease. Adjust the speed graph as shown. Now for Animator 1, add property, opacity. At 4 seconds and 20 frames. Create keyframe for opacity. Now at 4 seconds, change opacity value to 0. You can see the preview. Perfect. Now let's create a new camera layer. Now create a new null object. Change it to 3D. Now parent camera to null object. For null object, press P to bring up the position. Now at 2 seconds. Create keyframe for position. Now at start of the timer line, you need to increase position value for Z-axis. Increase in such a way that all particles get zoom out. Here I will set it to 4000. Perfect. For end keyframe, change keyframe assistant to Easy Ease. Adjust the speed graph as shown. Now change particle logo composition to collapse transformation. Now let's create a new adjustment layer. Place it above the null object. Now in Effects and Preset, search for Curves. Add it to Adjustment Layer. Now slightly adjust the curves. Now in Effects and Preset, search for Fast Box Blur. Add it to Adjustment Layer. Now at 1 second. Create keyframe for blur radius. Now at start of the timer line, change blur radius to 30. Select Repeat Edge Pixels. For Adjustment Layer, press U to view created keyframes. Now at 6 seconds, create keyframe for blur radius. Now at end of the timer line, change blur radius value to 400. You can see the preview. Perfect. Now let's add the flare media file to timeline. Place it below adjustment layer. Change mode to add. Let's adjust the position of flare. We will position it at center. Perfect. For flare, press T to bring up the opacity. Now at 3 seconds. Set opacity value to 25%. Create keyframe for opacity. Now at 3 seconds and 20 frames. Change opacity value to 100%. At 4 seconds and 10 frames. Create keyframe for opacity. Now at 5 seconds. Change opacity value to 50%. Now let's see the preview. Perfect. Here our particle logo reveal animation is created. Thank you guys for watching this tutorial. If you like this tutorial, then make sure to like and share this video, and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you.